word I was looking for yesterday for COP, COP, Citizens on Patrol, was acronym. That was the word. I couldn't think of it. Came to me later in the night. I was like, ah, yeah, that's it. You know, you can't have those little brain farts. I had another brain fart, as in made a oopsie. If you saw from the previous video, right above us, I was throwing dirt down to a pile. This is the pile. Ugh, English. Ain't my first language. It is, but it ain't. But anyway, I found out that that was dead dirt, and I threw it down on live dirt. And if, you know, the earth is still viable, don't disturb it. And I did it as a surprise for the owner where I'm staying, to show them I appreciate them and value them for me being here and what they've been sharing with me so far. So in the midst of cleaning up there, I'll show y'all how far I got. In the midst of doing something nice, I also made a mistake too, so I have to have accountability, responsibility, make up for it, to actually finish the job I started. This is actually take two. I accidentally pressed the volume button, and apparently that stops the video. So, at first you don't succeed, try again. So that's up there. Yeah, threw it down here. It's so weird, you can record it, recording, can't flip the camera. At least I haven't found it. But in the video call you can. So this is the path from, yeah, more paths, more ways to go. So from the dirt path to where I gotta transfer the dead dirt to the live dirt, I got two different paths. As you see, a little step up, more flat. And if you go this way, it's a little more treacherous. A little steep downhill, narrow. You got angles. But I gotta transfer the dirt from buckets, which I'm about to show y'all. So I wanna make sure I do it more safely. So in the being proactive, make sure my path is clear so I don't hurt myself. I ain't trying to twist the ankle. It's gonna stop me in my journey and all that stuff, you know, impede on life. So yeah, there are the buckets right there. So you see Here are the main stairs right there, and there's the other little path. I was like, in the proactiveness, I was like, let me make my work easier. So good thing there's this kind of dead wood around. Got different lengths, shapes, sizes. So I was like, ooh, let me make a little platform here so I can set them down there instead of walking there with 2 heavy buckets of dirt. And I can just hop down and just go up the steps right to the dirt path. Let me just show you all the progress we got at the top. Go up the steps. Still got some work to do. As you see, look how clear that is. It's all dirt and rubble. Nice and open. Yeah, that's gonna be my little dojo I was talking to y'all about. And come do some stuff. Look how clean that is. I know I didn't show a full scale yesterday, but yeah, that's what it's like. I had to put wood over here, put some stuff, figure out the trash later. Living in certain places ain't always, infrastructure ain't always there too. I'll go over the other way. Went the reverse way. That's a platform back into there. So I'll take you along the little path. So yeah, imagine walking through that just with buckets. And as you build up that spiritual armor, clears out your mind. So as you make mistakes, you can learn from the mistakes, or proactively take charge to foresee certain things that will come about. I kind of thought about this. I was like, ooh, there's a dirt pile. I'm just throw it there. But, yeah, should have asked. But in the intensity of, get to work and clear this out and have it be a surprise. And think about that. Oh yeah, another thing you think about, my buckets. I'll be back. And if you saw my other video, the previous one, might catch flack because, you know, it's a sensitive time. But I said supposed Jews, Israelis. But do your research. I'll probably make a post about a book I read. It's called The Jewish Onslaught by Tony Martin. He's a tenured professor at West Leslie College. It's like northeast coast of USA. Forget the state. But he was, I believe, a historian. So he's doing some academic research. Into Black Jewish lineage. And it turns out Black people are the original Jewish people. As if you look at me, they say Jesus, Middle East, expect somebody with some color to their skin, and you know the debate between white and black, and saying Jesus is of tan skin. It's Black people. If you look at our history, say the Jewish people are the chosen people, cast from their land. Went through slavery, still going through slavery. And given how magical we are and what my people have been through, still here. If we weren't that strong, we would have been gone from the planet, annihilated. So if we endured and still here this long, how's that also not chosen? Black is also the dominant gene. Black woman, as they say, I forget the percentage, but she has the highest percentage of DNA just in her of humanity. So even more evidence. She is God. We are the first people. Even though we are more than people, as they say, God made man in his image. So this would be a God form, even though mankind has inverted that image and made themselves God. If you watch American Gods, great show. What's that on Stars? Star Seeds, American Gods. Anyway, on that show, more predictive programming, telling the actual history of stuff. You see they mention 3 gods in there. You got mankind's gods, technology and stuff. You got the benevolent gods, which is more of that Norse mythology, which they're gonna show you, as you'll notice by the names. Then you've got the African gods, the Orishas. And for the black god, we showed black woman. And how we show how powerful she was in the historical context of what we are now as we experience. As she goes on her journey to reawaken, become aligned again with her true power, her true essence. Because if you noticed, which I know you've noticed, she's the most oppressed person out of all of us. You have to ask yourself, why is that? If she is the most oppressed, what is happening in the world? What is being allowed? You see who is running stuff, the black woman, made to be at her lowest. And the black males, we've been attacked, effeminized, forgotten our warrior spirits as protectors, leaders. So with the knowledge, the care, the nurturing subdued, and with the protection and leaders subdued, you can be easily dominated and controlled. Still being a slave, enslaved. More ways than one. You were enslaved more ways than one. We are all enslaved, though it may not look like it. Live dirt. damn goat. Y'all seen Thor: Love and Thunder? It got a little crazy. Not a little, a lot of crazy. But they kind of accurately, you know, fucking goat. Y'all know that song by 303? It came back in the early 2000s. It's like, I'll make them good girls go bad. And then the video, they say that, I make them good girls go bad, bad. Then they got the goat. And if you look at 303, I think that's the area code of Denver. As you become more awakened, you get to learn about secret societies and shit. And in Denver, they say it's a supposed Illuminati base under the airport. With my mind and my consciousness, I've been going. I was like, I just listened to Rihanna the other day. I was like, ooh, I think it was Shut Up and Drive. I was like going on to that. Then I noticed her discography. Also titled Good Girl Gone Bad. Like, huh. And her next album is rated R. And if you look at that cover, another sign of the Illuminati, it's the eye covered. If you watch that video on my link, if you like going through Instagram, it's the Freemason video. It's 5 hours long, which I know you're used to watching a lot of TV, how much you binge and stuff, so you can make it through. Or if you're used to Bollywood stuff with intermissions. Well, yeah, what's his name? Forget the guy in the video. Alton? Yeah, Alton something. He was on X Factor or something. And so he got into the business and music career and all that stuff. And when you go into, it's not even just in music, it's a lot of stuff. But you start to meet people, organizations and stuff, and like, as you move up, start to uncover, be a part of some stuff. He started to uncover some stuff, be a part of stuff. But at a certain point, you have to decide who you want to be. Along the path, always those different paths to take. He decided, you know what? I don't want to be a part of this satanic shit no more. I gotta get the word out. And so he did. So at the verse of waking people up, putting his life at risk and all that kind of stuff, because once you make that oath, I mean, it's a blood oath, you know, you make sacrifices and shit. locked in. So to go against that, you gotta be prepared as much as you can. Or if you like, just like, you know what? Do what you want. I gotta get this message out. People gotta know. Mother Nature agrees. She agrees. Cosmic forces. Think here. Look at that. And as they say, life is a stage. Not life, the world is a stage. You can kind of see it because we do love to look at that little black mirror, that box of some story being told. If you accept from science that the universe is what, 14 point something billion years old, and the Earth is like 4.5. That's a lot of time, in quotations, happening before we got here. Do we fully quite know what happened before we got here? Because you get all the different cultures around the world with their mythologies and legends. And this went that way and this went that way. Nothing pretty concise where we come to globally of a common, yep, we all in agreement. So with that being the world is stage and you don't know what happened beforehand, you got here to get all this the way it looks like and functions. There are certain things, actors, organizations, pulling the strings, you know, like Wizard of Oz. Somebody behind the curtain trying to play God. It's really just the man. But there actually is some gods though too. Both benign, both malevolent. The video I was watching, they call it like a 5D chess match. And also how they say life is a video game. So your higher self is already up there, beaming down to you, the universe, experiencing itself through itself. So you're just playing it through, trying to learn lessons, find out which path to take, your discernment, what's real or not. But I guess it's all real to a degree. It's just what's the truth and what is not. How are you supposed to know the truth if you don't know the truth about yourself? That's where you gotta start. Take that leap. That's what I did. That's what I had to do. That's what I was being told to do by my higher self, my ancestors, my angels. Take that leap. Definitely not without its challenges, but building that armor up. Gotta go to the school of life. Education, enlightenment happens before, during, and after the so-called school they got you going to down here. This education. More like, learn this. This is truth. Don't question it. The dogma. And we're like, okay. So not only what they say or do, and they try to show what they say or do is the truth. Even though it's a lie, they have to make their lie look like the truth. So that's why you got all this deception in this stage of the world stage. All being NPCs. So you gotta awaken to be your own main character. Make your own decisions for your life. Think about your life. Is it the life you actually want to live? Is it somebody else's life? That's why we all ain't happy and doing all this destructive shit. Just living a lie. Your soul, your spirit knows. That's that fail safe. Telling you like, nope, 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 nope. You keep trying to bury it, suppress it, push it down. Gotta dig it up. Unearth some truth. Shed that dead. Remember I said it was the ooh, nice good analogy. See, science and synchronicities. You're on the right path, the universe. I'm doing this. Hopefully it's helping, meditative, learning some life lessons. You gotta put in that work. But yeah, you got the dead dirt down to the live dirt. So you gotta shed, like a snake, shed all this dead deception, liable shit off. Get to the core, find some truth, find some life. Yeah. But, you seen like Avatar, Last Airbender? Or any kung fu movies, you know, you see the hero's journey, the strengthening of the mind, body, and soul. Like a school always up in the mountains, high up, or where they live. Like a metaphorical, physical representation of ascension that you gotta work through. It works to become ascended, to get to your higher self. Apex, that peak. That's why triangles and pyramids are so nice. You got the base, you build your foundation, then you work your way to the top. You can see far and wide and top down to get a better view. And pyramids are also energy vortexes, so all the energy gets built up and pushed out the top to illuminate. Your higher self and get to that crown chakra. Gotta detox your chakras, unaligned. So to get realigned, you gotta watch what you consuming all around, what you put in your body. And taking through all your senses. Is it good for you? Most people don't read labels anymore and just accept like, oh, this is a good product. I like products. And if you look up some of these words, it's like you almost got to be a scientist, food chemist, alchemist to even know what the hell it is. Not in plain words, natural words, where you're like, oh, okay. Got some coconut oil, some shea butter, lemon extract. You know, I know what those are. Okay. Then, what's that? Maltodextrin, some shit. It's like, what the fuck is that? I don't know. Just taking all this shit without verifying it. Is it actually good for us? Is it bad for us? How it's gonna affect us down the road? That's why they call it the Food and Drug Administration too. Because you know, that's the most consumed things. At least in a physical aspect. And you already see how the government treats you. It's a poor relationship. And the FDA is part of the government, so you have to start questioning that. It's getting approved for society to consume. And why do they want us to consume certain things and not this over that? You notice even eating healthier or getting natural stuff costs more than shitty stuff that tastes, look good, whatever, but it's not good for you. It's like, you have to question that. Because if you are trying to do the best by me, why won't you give me the best stuff? Why I gotta be rich to get the better stuff? How they make all these caste system to show you where you stand in life. Somebody predetermining who you are and where you should be in life. Only you should determine where you should be in life, who you want to be. But yeah. Well, I've been dividing my energy. I'm gonna just give it to putting in this work, clearing out this little mistake I made. Take a nice shower. That's why I'm wearing the same shit as yesterday. Like, I'm gonna get hot and sweaty again tomorrow. Just take a shower then, wash my hair. My ether. If you're a neuromelanated god, goddess, grow out your ether, aka your hair. It's your antenna, connects you to the cosmos, the sun. We're identical to plants. If you look at plants, bend toward the sun. Start sun gazing if you're a neuromelanated god, goddess. Get your downloads in. If it's your first time, I recommend the sunrise, sunset. So I've been going to bed early, getting into bed by like 21, 2200, 9 p.m., 10 p.m., waking up at around 0600, 0700. I used to go to bed around like midnight, 1, 2. I'm over that. I don't need to be up that late unless somehow my energy keeping me up. Because your body and your mind ain't always in sync. No, I feel like I get more of my day, more sunlight, definitely. More energized, more energy. Watching my diet, what I consume. Kind of got a little bit of a sweet tooth, but not much. I used to be more salty than sweet. Like, I'll get like goldfish and Cheez-Its and put them together, call it my pot of gold. But I guess being on my lower self made me a little more salty. The salt dries you out and all that kind of stuff. It's mostly made of water. Gotta stay hydrated. Eat more fruits and vegetables. Love a good smoothie. I'm in the game. Oh, with y'all. Whoop, whoop. Ashe, ashe, ashe.